So today I'm going to show you how to paint a cross door hanger. You're going to get in the kit, you'll get this door hanger, you'll get sponge brushes, and you'll get an apron. And then you'll also get all the paint that you need. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to paint the background. I'm going to paint the background on this one black, and then I'm going to add lots of spring colors. So the first thing I do is I'm just going to put my paint directly onto my door hanger. This saves me from having to use a lot of plates, and to me it's just easier to get a whole lot of coverage really quickly. So now that I've got my paint on there, I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to spread it all out. I'm just going to cover the whole entire door hanger. And sometimes when I am using like a dark colored piece of wood, I might prime it, paint it white. Or if I'm using a light color, sometimes I will paint it white. But this board happens to be light colored, and then I'm also using black. So there wasn't really any need to prime this piece. So what we're intending to do here is just to go ahead and paint the whole thing black, solid black. And then after it's all painted solid, we're going to dry it. And then we'll come back with our bright colors and put them on top. It's really best to have a hairdryer on hand if you are painting. That's how I usually dry mine quickly. You can always step away and let it dry, air dry. But if you're like me and you really want to get it finished in one sitting, then you're going to need to have a hairdryer or a heat gun. Heat gun would work as well. Okay, so now I've got all my paint on. I'm going to paint the outside edges. This step, some people don't paint the outside edges. I don't guess it really matters. No one's really going to see the edges from your front door, but I just like to know that they're painted. So I'm just taking some excess paint that would be still on the door hanger and what's left on my brush, and I'm using that to go ahead and do the edges. The paint that I like to use is Apple Barrel from Walmart. It's just a regular craft paint. You can also use any type of craft paint that you like, or you could use acrylics. Usually when I'm finished, I spray mine with a glossy enamel. The brand that I use is called Rust-Oleum. It's made to spray on to metal furniture to keep them from rusting, but it also looks really pretty on your door hanger, especially if you buy the glossy one, and it'll protect it. You can spray the front really good, and then also flip it over and spray the back, and it'll keep them from being weathered. So I've got all this finished. I am going to let it dry, and once that surface is dry, then I'll be back, and I'll be able to show you how to take the bright colors and put them on top to make the design that our door hanger is going to have. Okay, so now I'm back. These are the colors that I'm going to use today, really bright spring colors. It's going to be really pretty when it's all finished. The bright colors are really going to be able to stand out on that black background. So I'm going to use some orange, yellow, white, turquoise, hot pink, and lime green. And these colors look really good together.
So for this part,
so the direction that we're going to go is we're just going to make really wispy lines. We're just going to follow the edge of the door hanger. You'll see what I mean when I begin to paint. So you just get a little bit of the first color on your brush, and you're just going to follow the outline of the door hanger. So I'm going to start with some blue, and I'm just going to go around the edges and just following the shape of the door hanger. I'm going to do it every side. And I'm not really worrying about if I run out of paint or anything like that because it's really wispy. So then I'll take the orange and I'll do the same. just went on the inside of where my blue line was.
They don't have to be like complete lines. And once you start,
And then next I'm gonna go in with the yellow. Same thing, same direction.
more colors.
I know you're thinking this looks kind of crazy right now, but I promise it's really pretty when you're finished. The green, I really like the lime green. It's pretty. And then last I'm going to take the pink. Same thing. Just in the places where it's black, you'll just go in with the pink.
And so you've got all
Okay.
the colors.
So we've got all of our colors on there.
Like a
A
swirl.
little bit of all the colors. Now I'm going to go in the center and I'm just making a swirl. Just kind of filling in that empty space in the middle of the cross. And I'm just taking random colors and kind of putting in there.
And then you just add
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over with some of the colors and fill in some of the empty spots, some of the spots that still have a black space, just to kind of add more color. You can do whatever colors you think that it needs. I'm going to put some green in,
that you don't
um,
see enough of, or that you think you
just the
need.
parts that maybe are still black.
Like the background.
And then last what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white
Now, here's the fun part.
and I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to put some white around the edges,
With the white, you're just gonna go
make like a
into
cross shape in the center, and then
areas.
do that little
White's really
squiggle
gonna make it.
design in the middle with some white. The white really kind of pulls it all together. You can really tell how the colors are really bright when you add the white. And this is where I'm going to do like the little cross.
One big cross.
And then lastly, I'm going to do that little squiggle in the middle, kind of tie it all together. And there you have it.
Simple. Just a lot.
You have a new spring door hanger for your front door. Pretty cross, bright colors.
For your front door.
So if you'd like to purchase this kit, you can buy this on my Etsy shop. It's 821 Design Co. on Etsy. You can also just get in touch with me on Facebook. Like I said, you'll get the board, you'll get aprons, you'll get foam brushes, paint, you'll get some twine to hang your door hanger, and your door hanger will have holes at the top. Thanks for watching.